Hey, it's King McKay, and before I start anything, warning, spoilers for everything from seasons 1 to 4 Game of Thrones. Okay, today's video is a Game of Thrones theory video. I haven't done many in the past, but I'm going to be looking forward to doing a whole bunch more really soon coming out to this new season. If you don't want to know anything about these theories or you just want to keep everything hidden in the dark, then you don't have to watch these videos. I don't mind. Just click on it, keep the mute button, watch it play all the way through. I don't really care. As long as you watch it and have all the time on it. I don't really care. The theory that we're looking at today is one of the most widely accepted theories in the Game of Thrones community. It is R plus L equals J, which is Rhaegar plus Lyanna equals Jon Snow. Okay, this fan theory is based off The Song of Ice and Fire, which is the book series, which is the basis of Game of Thrones HBO, which was written by George R.R. Martin. So the idea of this theory is that Jon Snow is not the bastard son of Eddard Stark, like Catelyn and the rest of Westeros believes. But in fact, Jon Snow is the son of Eddard's sister Lyanna Stark, who supposedly died at the end of Robert's Rebellion. So if Jon Snow is the son of Lyanna Stark, who is his father but it's not Eddard, of course it wasn't incest like the Lannisters, but in fact, Jon Snow's father was Rhaegar Targaryen, prince and heir to the throne, son of the Mad King Aerys, who died at the end of Robert's Rebellion by the Lannisters. So what this theory believes is that Lyanna Stark and Rhaegar Targaryen spent most of their time at the Tower of Joy in Dorne before the war. Then Rhaegar went off and died at the Triton. So Ned and 6 others went to the Tower of Joy to collect Lyanna Stark after the war. Instead of finding her there waiting, they found 3 of the King's Guard posted outside as a thing. In the resulting battle, 2 out of the 7 remained and all 3 King's Knights died. They went in and found Lyanna Stark in a pool of blood. There, Lyanna Stark made Ned promise her something before she died. So R plus L equals J suggests that the pool of blood that Lyanna was in was not her death, but it was her giving birth to Jon Snow, and the promise that Ned had to give was that he would look after the child, which was Jon Snow. This promise was to protect the child from Robert, who was trying to kill all the children of the Targaryens to make sure his throne was secure. We already can tell this from how the Lannisters were killed the other ones, and all the other Targaryens were hunted down and killed. And still later on, he tried to kill Dany by sending assassins and stuff like that, because he still held that envy and hate for them, and that's why he wanted to kill all the Targaryens. So Ned, honouring the promise he made to Lyanna Stark, raises the child as his bastard until his death. So that's the theory, R plus L equals J. But why do people believe this? Why is this such a common knowledge, and why is it so compelling, and why do people think it's so very true? Well, there's 3 main pieces of evidence that make me personally believe why this is a correct theory. But there are many other ones that you may be able to share in the comment section below. But I'm just going to cover these 3 for this video. 1. Ned is a very honourable person who has completely supported that throughout the entire show and books. We believe it's completely out of his character to father the buzzard, no matter how pretty the person is, or how intoxicated he was, or even how the war was. He wouldn't do it, not even if it was going to kill him. He even states in his own words that fathering a bastard was dishonouring him, his wife, and all his children. Plus he mentions to Jon that he is of his blood, but he never actually says he is his son. He just says he's of his blood, which is technically correct because he would be the uncle to Jon Snow. The second major piece of information that makes me believe that Jon Snow is the son of Lyanna Stark is Ned's opposition to the killing of the Targaryen children. When Robert Baratheon tries to send an assassin to kill Dany when they find out where she is, Eddard is completely opposed to the idea, throws away the badge of the hand and dishonours his king to try and convince him not to do this. This is because of his strong belief of his protection of Jon Snow and that the Targaryen children are innocent and trying to uphold his promise to Lyanna Stark. Plus, Eddard Stark opposed killing the Targaryen children in the Red Keep when the Lannisters invaded, and he was really against Jaime Lannister and a whole bunch of other people there, like Tywin and stuff like that, because of what they did, because he knew that that could have been Jon Snow, and that could have been his sister's son. The third piece of information that I believed drives this entire theory is that the fact that there were 3 King's Guard protecting Lyanna Stark. In the eyes of the whole thing, she wasn't actually that important for protecting of the King's Guard. That's because we believe that he was protecting, or they were protecting, the new heir, the son of Rhaegar Targaryen, which was a far more important and realistic reason for the King's Guard to be there. So why is this important? How can this impact the story? Well, R plus L equals J is super important because the name of the book series, The Song of Ice and Fire, and the Targaryens are fire and the Starks are ice. So if he's a mixture of the both, he could be the whole, like, Azera High, or the really important character for this entire thing, because it could be the whole song of Jon Snow. So this makes us believe that Jon Snow is a really important character that has major things happening later on in the books. Maybe the show might go in a different direction, but I still believe he'll be a really important character in the show as well. This also means that, you know, he could have a claim to the Iron Throne. He actually has a better claim to the Iron Throne, if this is correct, than Dany. So I don't think he'll be there because he's opposed to it, he's got the Night's Watch and a whole bunch of other things, but it's a possibility. So, what do you guys think? Tell me in the comment section below, or whatever you want, and I will see you guys next time.